Okay guys, so let's take a quick look at what's going on here right now. It looks like we did get the retest of that opening range, and now we're breaking out to the upside well above the third ADR checkpoint. That is awesome, and we're almost there. We've almost got the crossover on the 1 hour chart as well. So we're really setting ourselves up for tomorrow, right? We could have taken a chance on this. Again, some people in the chat were asking me, man, I haven't seen a lot of, premium setups. Well, exactly. You're not going to see a premium setup like every single day. It's kind of like walking along the beach with a metal detector and, expecting to find like a Rolex every 5 feet, right? You've got to go through a lot of tin cans and smaller objects before you get to, the big treasure, right? So it's a bit of a treasure hunt, it is. And that's okay. That's totally fine because it does pay out very nicely once you get into that premium setup. But if you really put together enough information for your entry and you do want to take the trade in something that is less than premium, all I'm saying to do is get risk-free as quickly as possible. And you've got to accept the fact that you're only going to take what the market gives you. There's no magic formula, right? So in this particular case right here, if you wanted to take the retest there, which, the retest is over now, right? So if you wanted to take the retest and you see these basing candles, you would place your stop below maybe below this ADR checkpoint here or below the basing candles, take the retest, and it hit that second or third ADR again. That would definitely be a target, and you would just want to get risk-free right in here. Okay, you want to get risk-free as quickly as possible right above your entry point. And that's fine. You'll let this go as far as it's going to go, especially if you have multiple contracts. I just didn't want to take the chance this late in the game. I don't want to get tripped up 10 feet before the finish line by going for something that's not exactly a premium setup. And then this, kind of falls back deeper into the trend cloud here, or maybe it dips just below the opening range, because we are in the 3 hour downtrend, right? This 3 hour downtrend can start back up at any moment, right? We are right there. In fact, take a look at where we are at. We're in this, here, we'll draw it. Okay. We're in that supply zone on the 3 hour chart. What's it look like on the 1 hour? Yeah, little consolidation area there, right? So I'm pretty sure by the end of the day, we're going to be breaking through that, and that's going to set us up for a really nice move for tomorrow. Now, let's get into some Fibonacci extension and retracement tools. Let's take a look at, let's get rid of that. Open up the 3 hour chart, and I'll show you really quick how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool first. Let's say you want to take this trade inside of trend cloud, and you even draw out, the supply zone, and you say, wow, there's, a cluster of information here. We've got the 3 hour trend cloud, we've got this supply zone. Where is the best spot to take this trade? You can use your Fibonacci retracement tool. Click onto that. And what you want to do is you want to go swing high to swing low. Okay. Do you see how we've got some Fibonacci lines running directly through your trend cloud, running directly through the trend cloud? We've got the 382 and the 50% sort of boxing out the trend cloud, boxing out this supply zone. Whatever lines intersect the area of interest, that is where you can zone in and take the trade. Okay, so maybe you want to take your trade on the 5 minute, maybe you want to take the trade on the 50% retracement, put your stop above the 50 simple moving average, and take the trade if it complies with your analysis, right? What about going short here? Where are the targets? Well, you could take your first target right at the bottom, right? Use the base of the last candle here as a target. But when you look left and you don't see any targets, you don't see any structure to take a target, and maybe you don't have any, I'm sure we're going to see some ADR checkpoints here. Yeah, we've got plenty of ADR checkpoints down here. But what if you don't have any of that? What you would do is use your extension tool. Grab your Fibonacci extension tool. And in this case, right, you're going to do the same thing, right? You're going to go swing high to swing low and back up to the very top. And it's going to put those Fibonacci extensions on your chart. So you're going to enter the trade here at the 50%. Your stop is going to go above the 50 simple moving average. And then you're expecting something like this to happen. From here, let me get rid of the magnet. Maybe it comes down, hits your first target, right? Then it pulls back up, and then comes down and maybe hits that one. That's how you choose targets when you don't have anything on your chart. Now, if you put your ADR checkpoints up there, you can see ADR checkpoints are, way up here, and there are no more ADR checkpoints down here. So if this trend starts to continue, pulls back up, and then breaks down and makes another move, right? Breaks down, breaks through there, and keeps going, you've got several targets down here to then scale out of your trade with, okay? So that's how I use the Fibonacci retracement and extension tools we have going on right now. Let's take a look at the market making a move, right? So that, boy, that's really hard to watch. Everything that we said it was going to do, it did. We just didn't have all of our components met. And I decided to stay out of the trade because it wasn't premium, but it still ended up working out. And you know what? That's totally fine. I'm going to wait for a premium setup. I'll have a lot more confidence in taking this trade probably tomorrow morning and passing the combine. Totally worth waiting for, not to take the risk and get tripped up 10 feet before the finish line where, and then you would be saying to yourself, oh, why did I take that trade? I should have just waited for a premium setup. So, I've been through that enough of times to really feel it and understand it. Looks like we're coming into a fifth wave here now on this 15-minute chart, right? Candles are going to start to turn ice blue, and take a look at where the 50 simple moving average is now, all the way back down here. So we could be seeing some sort of deep pullback, and then by tomorrow morning, we'll be back somewhere in here with a premium setup that we can take and really be happy with. So I'm making a prediction tomorrow that I finish up the combine with a winning trade on a premium setup. That would be awesome to document and show you guys. I think that would be really helpful for your confidence, for my confidence, and that's just good trading tactics. So let's keep good trading tactics going and trade premium setups and really be proud of the work we're doing here. So that's it for now, guys. I will see you in the next video. And if you have any other questions, hit me up. I'll make an instructional video just like this and post it to the group. Thanks, everyone. Take care.